Q1234. Damaged lithium batteries can cause A. An in-flight fire. B. A change in aircraft center of gravity. C. Increased endurance. The correct answer is A. Lithium batteries contain a flammable electrolyte that can ignite if the battery is damaged, short-circuited, overcharged, or exposed to high temperatures. When a lithium battery ignites, it can cause an in-flight fire, which is a serious safety hazard for aircraft. Therefore, it is important to handle and transport lithium batteries carefully to avoid damage and prevent potential fire hazards. 1334. What precautions should a remote PIC take to prevent possible in-flight emergencies when using lithium-based batteries? A. Store the batteries in a freezer to allow proper recharging. B. Follow the manufacturer's recommendations for safe battery handling. C. Allow the battery to charge until it reaches a minimum temperature of 100 degrees Celsius. The correct answer is B. Lithium-based batteries have the potential to cause in-flight emergencies if not handled properly. To prevent these types of emergencies, a remote PIC should follow the manufacturer's recommendations for safe battery handling. This may include guidelines for storage, charging, and use of the batteries. It is important to avoid overcharging or overheating the batteries, as this can lead to thermal runaway, which can result in a fire or explosion. Additionally, damaged or defective batteries should be removed from service immediately to prevent potential issues during flight. Storing batteries in a freezer or allowing them to charge to a high temperature like 100 degrees Celsius is not recommended and could lead to further issues. 1335. A remote pilot in command and a visual observer defining their roles and responsibilities prior to and during the operation of a small unmanned aircraft is a good use of A. Crew resource management. B. Authoritarian resource management. C. Single pilot resource management. The correct answer is A. Crew resource management, CRM, is a set of principles and techniques that promote effective communication, cooperation, and decision-making among the crew members of an aircraft. It is particularly important for ensuring safe and efficient operations of small unmanned aircraft systems, sUAS. By defining the roles and responsibilities of the remote pilot in command and the visual observer before and during a flight, the team can better coordinate their efforts and avoid confusion or misunderstandings that could lead to accidents. This is an example of good CRM practices for sUAS operations. Authoritarian resource management, ARM, and single pilot resource management, SRM, are not applicable in this context. 1235. Which of the following lithium batteries should not be used? A. A partially discharged battery that is warm from recent prior use. B. A new battery that has only been charged once. Several charging cycles are required prior to normal use. C. A battery with a bulge on one of the sides of its case. The correct answer is C. A battery with a bulge on one of the sides of its case should not be used. This indicates a swollen or damaged battery, which can be dangerous and could potentially cause an in-flight emergency. A partially discharged battery that is warm from recent use and a new battery that has only been charged once are safe to use as long as they are handled properly and in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. 1236. What is the proper response by the remote PIC if experiencing a lost link situation? A. Notify all available crew and ATC, if applicable, while executing the briefed lost link procedure. B. Wait for the unit to re-establish link while notifying local law enforcement of possible dangers to non-participants. C. Turning the control station off and then back on to attempt the re-establishment of the link. The correct answer is A. In the event of a lost link situation, the remote PIC should have a pre-briefed lost link procedure in place, which typically includes the following steps. Immediately notify all available crew members and ATC, if applicable, of the situation. Attempt to regain control link using the appropriate procedures for the unmanned aircraft system being operated. If control link cannot be re-established, the remote PIC should implement the pre-briefed lost link procedure, which may include actions such as executing a predetermined route or landing the unmanned aircraft as soon as possible.